Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking to you.
Hello and welcome inside the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena here on the campus of Adrian College. My name is Sean Whitmer, and in the booth with me today is Dakota Schneider. We are preparing for today's matchup between the visiting Aurora University Spartans and your Adrian College Bulldogs. They played last night, and Aurora was able to come away with a 2-0 win.
Well, when you get a game like this, Sean, you get the number 6 team and the number 9 team, Adrian number 9, Aurora number 6, in their central division for women's NCAA or ACHA Division II. You're going to expect a very close game. Both goals coming in from the same player, I might add, for Aurora, Emily Stornello. First getting her first goal in the first period, then a very blank second period, and then coming in for the second and only goal in the third period. It's going to be a close matchup, and I'm very excited to see what's going to happen today. Maybe after Aurora, if they get their first goal of the game today. They took a very defensive approach afterwards yesterday, so they might do the same thing, but no matter what, the Bulldogs are going to have to come out here strong.
Yes, they will, and they will start with a face-off win. Savannah Smith skates down the middle, but the puck will be covered up by starting netminder Samantha Stasiak for the Aurora Spartans. Starting in net for the Bulldogs will be Emily Tract again tonight. She got the start last night. Face-off is won. Nadeau shoots it in. It's going to be loose in front and covered up by Stasiak.
That puck going in seem to be bouncing around. It'd be crazy to see if already there's some unevenness in the ice right in front of the box, but great work by the netminder, getting her glove exactly where it needed to be with that bouncing puck.
Stasiak played great last night. Another face-off win for the Bulldogs. Nadeau will take it left on the wing. She's going to pass it down into the corner. Sandwiched in between two Spartans, and here comes some assist helping out Kuzminski. And Aurora will be able to take this puck away. Skating down the left side is Stornello, looking for an encore from yesterday. She's going to pass it down back behind the net. Janotto unable to come away with anything. Stornello staying on it. Her pass will bounce off the boards and escape the offensive zone. And here is Madison Grimm taking it for the first time. Deflected in front right away by Romaglia. Janotto skates into the corner. Pass in front, stolen away. Up the ice for Berenson. She'll lose it right away. Nadeau takes over. Skates through center ice. She'll flip it forward for a line change. Storer unable to keep it in the offensive zone. Nadeau will regroup as the Bulldogs take Romaglia off the puck. Berenson has her pass off the boards and down the ice. Coleman, backwards pass to Popperl. Her pass is taken away, as so is her stick. Kuzminski using her electric speed. Pass in front. Another pass by Kerrigan. She'll shoot it down to the left corner. Storer. Pass back in front, stolen away. And they clear the zone. Bulldogs will have to reset. And they will make a line change. This pass unable to connect with Romaglia from Coleman. Bulldogs will get the puck back. Little 1-2-3. Third person not there. Leads to a turnover taken for Romaglia. She takes it up the middle. Shot right in front and swallowed up by Emily Tract.
Really unfortunate, like you said, that 1-2-3, trying to get the puck out of the Bulldogs area, getting past the blue line. That third person, I think it was intended for number 10, Gabriella Brume, just wasn't exactly where she needed to be, just slipped by for the open pass.
Courtney's shot is deflected, and it is cleared by Goodman. Pass back for Stornello, and tipped away by Goodman. Some good stick work by Grimm. Stolen by Stornello. She's going to skate down the right side. Back on the wing. Up to the point, Courtney. Stretch out for it, shot. Looked for the deflection in front. Was number 72, Emily Ebsen. Unsuccessful. Shot now in front, no one home for the rebound. Bulldogs will take possession. That shot was by Trimper. Board deflection pass is knocked away by the Spartans. Hirschman comes away for the turnover. Nadeau bounces it off the boards. Spartans with a breakaway. And stolen away with some speed is the Bulldogs. Morrison goes the other way. Skates past everybody. Morrison tries to take it up the middle, and it's poked away by Maddie Chambers. Controlling it is Janotto. She flips it to get it off. Grabbed by Morrison. Shot too high. Poff pressuring Popperl. The Kerrigan shot is in front. Tipped and no good. Popperl wraps the boards to Janotto. Pass up the ice for Swineford. She'll go off the boards for a line change. Janotto stays on pressure. Only one player swapped for the Spartans. Poff clears the zone. It's stolen away by Hirschman. Hirschman knocks it forward, but they will make a line change. No one chasing after the puck. Pass into the center for Romaglia. Her shot gets deflected. A lot of deflections so far today. Berenson pass to Storer. She clears the zone. Skating back to Chambers. Passes it up to Popperl. Up to Schneeweiss. The quick turnover, grabbed by Courtney. Skates forward to Romaglia. Stolen away. Picked up by Graham. Graham goes the other way. She makes a move around Coleman. Graham has some room to work with. Romaglia on her side. They get tangled up going into the corner. Nice poke check by Storer. Neto grabs it. Pass in front to Graham. Graham had an opportunity. Coleman with some great stick work to fight her off. Coleman skates back behind her net, resetting the offense for Ball. Flips it off the boards. And it's a race down the other end. They will give icing for the Bulldogs.
Something to take note of. Going into now passing the 5-minute mark in this first period, there's been a lot of open passing. Not coming just from Adrian, as we talked about before, but right here within the last 60 seconds, the Spartans had an open opportunity. The puck was going right to the center, and it was just left open. And then that eventually led to Graham having her breakaway opportunity.
Been a lot of that the past 2 days, as this one is poked away, and it's kept for Ball. She fights her way forward and is taken off her skates. Going the other way is Kosminski. Kosminski with a lot of pace, going down the right side. She skates into the corner. She's looking for a teammate. Courtney will put her into the boards. A lot of physicality shown between these two teams in this series thus far. Pass in front, or a shot rather, by Kosminski. Weglars on the wing, she fans. Grabbed by Ball. Morrison unable to steal it back. Brume in pursuit of the puck. Romaglia kicks it forward, picked up by McCarrigan. Morrison's pass is a little long for Zebley. Ava Courtney chases it down. Pass up ice to Ebsen. Ebsen pressured. She'll lose it for the moment. But a very defensive approach for the Spartans. Goodman picks it up in the defensive zone. Zebley flips it forward to clear the zone. Untouched by Ebsen. Morrison skates it out. Picked up by Trimper on the boards. Finds its way to Romaglia. She'll lose it on Morrison. Morrison's pass to Hirschman gets through. Hirschman with a great move. Skating her way around, falls down and still pushes it into the corner. Smith with the physicality. Shot from the point, but a foul called. That shot from the point also looked to hit Kosminski in the back of the head. Smith is going to go to the box for, it looks like, body checking. It's going to be the first power play of the game in favor of the Aurora Spartans.
This might quite honestly be a start of a new beginning for this kind of matchup. Yesterday, we only saw 3 total penalties called, and being just under 8 minutes into this first period, maybe we'll start seeing a bit more, as there only was 1 body checking call made yesterday.
And there were a lot of potential chances for it. Different officiating crew today. We will see if that leads to some different calls. Kosminski pressuring on the wing. She's in a sandwich. The defense does not want to give up anything open. Grimm takes it off the knee. Popperl, D-to-D to Coleman. Back to Popperl. It's tipped. Knocked into the corner. Picked up by Nadeau. She'll try to wrap the boards, but not enough power. Left point is Coleman. Back to the wing. Back up to Coleman. Hand off for Popperl. Popperl fires it in. It's going to come off Kosminski and get cleared by the Bulldogs. Coleman retreats trying to set up a breakaway. Long pass connects for Janotto, who hands it off to Romaglia. Romaglia flips it forward. Grimm will chase it down and clear the zone nicely. Coleman can't keep it in. And it looks like the Bulldogs might have a chance. Storer is the first one down. Impossible angle. This one is touched nowhere near center ice and flipped back forward by Grimm. A lot of heat on that flip forward. Poff pressuring Coleman. 14 on 14. Romaglia taps it forward for Sneeweiss, who's unaware, and Zebley has a chance to get this puck for the Bulldogs, but there was a line change in progress, so no one was able to keep it going. Sneeweiss cross-ice pass picked up by Trimper and flipped into the bench area.
We're seeing a lot of great persistence coming from the Bulldogs during this penalty kill for them. And so many more breakaway opportunities than you would expect to see, especially after yesterday not getting any points on the board for themselves. I'm loving this constant persistence and just the aggression that they're showing. Not too much, but it seems as of now just the perfect amount.
As the faceoff is won by the Spartans. And we are back at 5-on-5, right in time for the icing. Bulldogs are able to make a line change. Unfortunately, Spartans are not, so they will not get a chance to get their power play unit off the ice and get their normal unit on if they didn't do it at the last breakage.
And you know what? This might just be the small advantage they need to really kind of take a lead here.
Nice pass by McCarrigan to Zebley. Zebley flips it in front. Goodman can't get the backhand to work. Goodman with some nice physicality. Zebley battles, and it's stolen away by Courtney. Courtney with some nice moves up the ice and a great pass, but it's a little bit too much on the touch by Beloy. She's unable to keep it on. Romaglia's shot taken off the body by Brume. And now cleared down. Looks like icing was waved off. Courtney will have to pick it up. Bulldogs made a change. Kuzminski with a lot of speed. Comes through on the wing, and it's poked away. Great defensive stick. Kuzminski flips it in front. Always dangerous when the puck's bouncing around in front of the netminder. McCarrigan with a nice steal. Bouncing it back down into the corner. Courtney will retreat. Morrison's shot off the skate of Courtney. Poff whiffs on the shot. Spartans will take control, and a great move up the left side of the ice is Romaglia. She's finally battled off by Poff. Morrison's backhand pass is stolen away. Romaglia's shot knocked up in the air. Poff battling with Ebsen. It's finally taken by Smith, who had the penalty earlier. Smith, great move at center ice. Smith skates through, and it's poked away by Mahoney. Chambers, mind you. Nadeau will flip it into the corner, get after it herself. And Nadeau with some great spins down in the behind the net. Ball has it slapped away by Storer as soon as she gets it. Storer makes her move past. 2-on-2 opportunity. Storer shoots off the pad. No one home for the rebound. Ebsen skates the other way. 2-on-3 shot from Mahoney is off. Mahoney skates back in front off the shoulder and over the net. Poff whiffs on the clear. D-to-D pass. Coleman lines it up, shoots. It's off the shoulder, bounces in front, and back behind the net. Poff picks it up. It's stolen away. A lot of physicality from Berenson battling in front of the net. Pass to Storer. She leads the breakaway, gets past the line to make the line-changing pass. A lot of speed from the Spartans as this one is poked away. McCarrigan chasing Popperl towards the puck. Popperl comes away, pass up to the point, Coleman. Over to the far wing and shot in front. It'll bounce around and escape. Coleman with a hard shot, pad away. Kuzminski battling for the possession, just keeps getting fought off. This one will find Coleman on the right point. D-to-D pass, Popperl off the boards. Sends it to the wing. Graham will finally pick it up. She can't get it cleared. Popperl shot. Looked for a tip in front from Janotto. Remaglia's pass is stolen away. Morrison with possession, running the break. Morrison off the boards, and Coleman will steal it away. Pass to Janotto. Up to Remaglia. Remaglia has some help. Hands to Janotto. Janotto shot in front right off the chest of a waiting Grimm. Grimm will come away with it. She tries to make her move, and it's sticked away by Remaglia. Remaglia shoots in front, and it's knocked away. Stornello, mind you. Remaglia skates back, chased by Goodman. Goodman using all of her pace. Remaglia with the counter, move in front, and poked away nicely by Tract. Janotto skates in front patiently, tries the wraparound, she'll lose it. Goodman comes away, stolen by Courtney, stolen right back by Goodman. Goodman has a teammate at center ice. It's Kuzminski. Kuzminski can't find anything with it as she loses her footing and just slaps it forward for Swineford. Courtney's pass to clear does. Bulldogs get it right back, and McCarrigan will launch it down. Picked up by Courtney. Stolen away by Kuzminski. Smith's pass to Kuzminski is good. Kuzminski with a chance. She skates through. Handoff to Smith. And sticked away. Smith unable to pick it up as Hirschman falls down. McCarrigan fans on the clear. Kuzminski will pick it up. Kuzminski's pass perfectly to Smith. Smith makes her move, a phenomenal move around Courtney. Just left it a little long for herself. Beloy takes it up, stolen by Smith. Smith's going to go down. It's Courtney. And this will be Courtney's second penalty in as many games.
That was a very clear call, sending someone to the ice in that corner. And a discussion that we had earlier, just a lot of the aggression coming into the corners with these two. It's good to see that we're getting a lot more calls to keep it an even competition.
Well, the tides have turned. Power play in favor of the Bulldogs this time. Hirschman unable to win the faceoff. Coleman picks it up, goes in the corner, pressured by Hirschman and Kuzminski. Kuzminski battling for possession, trying to get inside the body of Coleman, and Coleman protecting the puck nicely. Off the boards, Grimm on the point, D-to-D pass. Picked up by Nadeau. Nadeau tries to get past the defender, and Nadeau, great job keeping it on her stick. The clear attempt unsuccessful. Grimm will pick it up, pass down into the corner for Nadeau. Unable to chase it down. Nadeau on the wing. Nadeau shot in front, right into the body. And a good save for Stasiak.
I want to take a quick second, and I want to talk about Sophie Kuzminski, pardon me. Newest addition to this Bulldog squad, transferring in from Indiana Tech. Played women's ACHA D1 hockey there. And that's why we're seeing so much aggression and speed from her, taking so many opportunities.
As there's another opportunity, as you mentioned, Kuzminski on the wing. Handoff to Grimm, who replaces her on the wing. Looking for someone open. Pass, cross ice to Nadeau. Unsuccessful. Hirschman picks it up. She shoots it in front. Kuzminski will find her way to the bench. And Grimm looking for an open teammate. Being patient. Poked away by Coleman. Poff's pass to Hirschman. On the point, flip to the left wing. It's Grimm. pressured by Coleman, shot in front. Storer unable to handle it. Hirschman keeps it on. She'll pass it back down to Grimm. And this one just bouncing around in front and finally cleared. Perfect clear by Popperl. 30 seconds remain on the power play. A line change for both sides.
That was a really fortunate, like, 3-car pileup right there in front of the goalie box for the Spartans, allowing for the clear to go back down to Adrian.
As the Bulldogs, only 10 seconds remain on their power play. They'll have to decide if they want to try something quick or save it for the 5-on-5 and not give up an early goal right after the power play. This one flipped forward for Pa. Power play over, 5-on-5. Courtney skates to the bench area to get off. Zebley. It's picked up by Zebley. She'll skate in front, untouched. Tries the backhand just a little wide. Morrison on the point, fired in front, and it's going to be off the legs of an awaiting Stornello defending her netminder. Breakaway opportunity for the Spartans. Swineford makes her move, pass, and it's poked away. Great defensive work by the netminder. Now Savannah Smith has a chance, and she makes a phenomenal move. Pass to Zebley. Zebley shoots it in front. Sticked away. Zebley. Nice pass for Kuzminski, who's unable to handle it. This pass wraps the boards. Morrison tries to steal it away. Possession kept by Trimper. Weglars grabs it behind the net. Her pass deflected. Stolen, but covered up. Bulldogs making sure that their netminder stays clean.
Let's go back in time and let's talk about that breakaway opportunity for both teams. It's an excellent opportunity seeing the skill from the Spartans as they skate their way down into the Bulldogs' offensive zone, and some great just comeback plays, and then turning the tides for the Bulldogs, going back and doing almost the same thing.
Kuzminski passes up the ice. Graham has a teammate. She'll pass it to Weglars. Weglars off the stick a little longer than she might have liked. Coleman is able to pick it up. Chaos in front. Shot hard, and it's going to be off the shoulder of Mahoney. Almost hit her in the face. Big contact on the wing. No call. Initiating contact there was Madison Grimm. And Grimm keeps it on just barely. I don't even think her teammates were aware. Coleman with the steal. Coleman will skate the other way. She makes her move in front. She'll pass it up for Popperl. Popperl's pass stolen away by Weglars. Graham pressuring Coleman. A matchup we've seen a lot yesterday. Flipped forward by Nadeau. That is the period. The end of the period snuck up on us there as it's 0-0. Not a lot of whistles in that first period, and only 6 shots on goal for the Bulldogs and 7 for the Spartans. What did you see in that first period there, Dakota?
I saw a lot of even play. It seems like coming in from yesterday, the Bulldogs know what they have to do, and they're keeping this game neck and neck. They're waiting for that opportunity. When we saw the Bulldogs with their first power play, 99% of that time spent in that power play was in the offensive zone for the Spartans, and it's great to see them coming back and rebounding from yesterday's play. Now, for the Spartans, we're seeing a lot of speed and a lot of momentum. However, when they get to the Bulldogs' offensive zone, they're kind of letting loose. Like I had mentioned earlier, a lot of open passes allowing for the Bulldogs to get it out of their danger zone. All in all, one more time, great even play, lots of great opportunities. I want to see the aggression keep going the way it is. We saw that clean hit coming from Maddie Grimm right on the blue line for the Spartans, and I think we're in for another great 2 periods.
I think so too, and I think the biggest key that we can take away from that first period is the Bulldogs are playing the same brand of hockey they played yesterday. The big advantage they're having is the Spartans can't play the same brand they played yesterday. They played 75% of that game yesterday on defense mode. We can just play back. We don't have to burn our energy. We can save ourselves for tomorrow, and we can play a little bit slower because we have a lead. Let's just protect the net. They can't do that today. as the Bulldogs have been able to just keep their aggression that they showed in the second and third period the whole game, they should be able to come away with a win here.
Well said.
And that has been all for us here from the first period of action. Don't go anywhere, as we will be right back here on ACTV. My name is Sean Whitmer, and I'm in the booth with Dakota Snyder. Thank you for joining us.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics, brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years, never experienced before you arrived today, and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, in this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus.
Welcome back on Adrian College TV. My name is Sean Whitmer, and in the booth with me is Dakota Schneider. First period, nothing happened. Second period, we're starting at 0-0 just the way the teams would like it to start. We'll see if someone can scratch the scorecard and who it will be first.
I will say, whoever is going to manage to break the seal for this game, it's going to give a lot more momentum than we've already seen. Both teams are coming into the second period looking great, feeling great, but that seal break is going to really tell how the rest of this game is going to go. Are the Spartans going to park the bus like they did yesterday? Are the Bulldogs going to do it and keep pushing forward? Are they going to park the bus? There's so much to tell.
Grimm gets it off the faceoff. D-to-D pass, Nadeau skates up the ice. Down the left side, looks for a pass to Hirschman. It's stolen away. Flip forward, knocked down by Smith. Back behind the net is the Bulldogs. Grimm keeps it onside. Wraps all the way around the board. Smith in pursuit. And it's a perfect pass up center ice for the Spartans. Shot from long. Rebound attempt. Knocked away by Kuzminski. They're going to wrap the boards, and that pass is a little hard to handle for Chambers. She'll pass it over to Romaglia. It's stolen away by Smith, putting the pressure on. Chambers up ice to Janotto, stolen away and kept onside by Poff. Pass down into the corner, chasing after it is Berenson. This one will escape. Morrison unable to get there in time. D-to-D pass to McCarrigan. Up ice, Berenson goes around the defender. Left a little too much on it for Poff. Unable to keep it onside for the Bulldogs is Storer. That time it's kept onside by Morrison. Poff picks it up, flips it forward, and it's going to be in front. Battling loose puck. Unable to finish through it is Berenson. Player on ice is Romaglia. She gets up and skates right after it. That one does escape the zone, gets offside. Unable to work with it was Stornello.
We're seeing a lot of the great aggression that we witnessed in the first period, especially coming from the Bulldogs, because we've seen a lot of this game take place in the Spartan side of the ice, and which is a great turnaround from what we've seen so far this weekend.
Coleman fires this one around the boards, grabbed by Grimm, flips it forward for Kuzminski. Picked up by the Spartans behind the net. Pass to Smith, unable to handle it. Popperl loses it to Kuzminski, who has Smith up the ice. Smith skates through with two defenders in front. Smith's shot hits the stick of Stasiak. Battling is Hirschman. She falls down as she looks to make the pass. Coleman's pass is connected. Stolen away by Poff. Hirschman putting the pressure on Popperl. Popperl loses it. Coleman finds herself with it. Pass up the ice, and a great move by Beloy. As Beloy will just fire this one into the corner to make the line change. Grimm, her pass for Poff, a little long, but it does escape the zone. Nice pass to Storer. Storer with a great move, getting around the outside, 3-on-1. Storer shot deflected, no rebound opportunity. Berenson overskated. Grimm unable to keep it in the zone. She's being pressured aggressively, but Grimm makes a great move up the center of the ice. And it looks like there's going to be a call for icing, it looks. Kuzminski awaiting the faceoff. She'll win that faceoff. McCarrigan, D-to-D pass to Morrison. Morrison up the ice to Smith, a little long. No icing, waved off. With a lot of pace is Ramaglia. Smith falls down into her. Incidental contact. McCarrigan fans on the pass. This time she's good. Kuzminski takes a big blow from Stornello. Puck finds ball. Ball shot, has some heat, but not enough aim. Kuzminski. Hirschman makes a great move through the defenders, and she gets sat down for her efforts by Sneeweiss. Kuzminski, great pass up to Hirschman. Kuzminski invites the contact from Giannato, and a phenomenal use of the glass by Morrison, hitting the very top part of the plexi. Pass cross ice and a phenomenal move inside. Glove save, but a great move from Giannato.
It was really nice to see Giannato come in from that right corner side, moving her way and getting closer and getting past away from that impossible angle and just taking that shot, but an even better grab from Tract.
Grimm plays it off the boards. Berenson will do the same, but this one will escape. Skating after it. And Popperl has the offense rolling. Popperl tries to take an impossible angle shot as it's poked away. Chambers shoots it in front. And a great defensive stick by Grimm to get this out of the zone. No icing. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone is the Bulldogs. Pressuring is Storer. Poked free by Hirschman. Grabbed by Chambers. Skates around the back of the net, and she'll pass it back where she was. Sneeweiss. Her pass is picked off. Hirschman pass into the slot, and no one there on the other side of the crease. Popperl. Pass all the way around the boards. Kept down by Grimm, whose pass in front to Kuzminski. A little bit too much height on it. Giannato. Backhand pass. Connects with Stornello. Stornello shot far too high. Nadeau controls it. She'll give it back for Grimm. Unable to make the pass cleanly is the Bulldogs. Hirschman. Hirschman wraps the boards. A good pass for Kuzminski as she'll skate up ice and just clear this one for a line change. Some good stick work from Berenson. Poff will have to pass this up the ice. Storer looking for the steal. McCarrigan unable to steal it away. Berenson. Everybody battling up against the bench area, trying to get this puck free. It'll eventually go the Spartans' way. Poff will come up with it. Battling with Courtney, and Courtney will steal it away. It's going to be off the skate of Storer, leading to another steal for the Bulldogs, and pushed right back by Schweinfurt. Morrison, pass to McCarrigan. Skates up ice, back to Storer, who's going to flip this forward. Berenson has the pace. Berenson all alone. Not enough on it. Morrison tries to keep it on. Graham does the same as McCarrigan comes up with it in the defensive end. Pass to Weglar, stolen away, picked up by Graham. Poked away again, this time being chased down by Mahoney and Morrison. Morrison, backhand pass for Graham. Graham tries to fight through but gets sandwiched in the corner. It's Mahoney. No, Weglar's coming away with it. Great pass by Goodman looking for Weglar's. Off the board for Romaglia. Some nonstop action as Grimm fights to keep the puck on side. Weglar's skates to get off. Graham putting the pressure on Romaglia. Romaglia with some nice moves. And a good pass, but picked up by Nadeau, who made sure everybody was onside before she made her pass down. Kennedy now pressuring. Stolen by Grimm. Perfect interception. She can't handle it on her stick, though. Grimm and Zebley bump into each other. Incidental contact leads to a turnover in favor of the Spartans. Another line change flip for the Spartans. Stolen away behind the net by Janotto, who has it stolen right back. Zebley, perfect pass, finds her in stride, but she skates a little bit too far ahead of herself. Grimm gets tangled up. Perfect opportunity for the Bulldogs as Kennedy will just fire this from beyond the blue line. Morrison with a lot of speed to keep it on, but it got her in a bad position. Romaglia with a great stick. Is McCarrigan making the stop? Brume unable to handle it. Kennedy comes away with it. She'll lose it. It's picked up by Brume. Brume skates through the defenders as Coleman falls down. Some good defensive work from Popperl. No penalty on the play. Knocked forward and fighting in front as Brume loses it. Kuzminski passed to Smith, lost it. Kuzminski gets it back. Skates on the wing. Back behind the net in the corner. Shot in front, and it trickles out. It looked like everybody thought that was going to fall. Kuzminski has it back. Her pass into the crease is a little bit too far in front for Smith, who had that shot attempt. Pass to Hirschman. Keeps it on her stick nicely. Hirschman's shot a little wide. As the puck escapes the zone, Bulldogs will have to retreat and reset.
That was a wild opportunity for the Bulldogs, and like you said, so many people had thought it went in instead of trickling out off the shoulder of the netminder. We even saw Morgan McCarrigan throw her arms up in celebration.
Skating back is Nadeau, who loses her footing after the contact with Beloy. Both teams fighting hard for the possession of the puck. Poff eventually comes away with it. Courtney able to keep it on. Good stick work by Poff to get her off the puck. Grimm comes the other way in transition. Grimm with a phenomenal move. Skates towards the middle. And a good stick work by Romaglia to get her off the puck. Berenson unable to work with it. Romaglia the other way. Tries to go off the boards to herself. Great job by Nadeau staying alert. Stornello. Her pass almost picked off by Poff. Storer loses possession. Flips it forward. Stornello unable to handle it as her pass is a little long. Tract will stay in her paint. Not going to chase this one down. Morrison comes up with it. Morrison, some great pace. She'll leave it for Kuzminski. Kuzminski shoots. It's off the glove. Trickles in. Morrison flipped it forward.
my goodness. What an incredible play from the Bulldogs coming in. We see that long send right from the right corner, or left corner, pardon me, and a diving finish coming in from the Bulldogs. It was, what an incredible display of just determination. I mean, sending yourself through the air can't be an easy choice to do, but obviously an easy choice for the moment.
Face-off won by Romaglia and taken with a lot of speed and determination is the Spartans, looking for the wraparound pass. No one home. Pass back to Popperell on the point. Off the skate of Graham. Goodman, or Weglars, will clear it. Goodman sends it down the ice. Untouched, but no icing. Grimm picks it up. She skates forward. Shot is eaten up, waiting for the official to make his call, as that one looked like it might have slipped through the 5-hole. Kosminski comes away with it after the face-off win. Kosminski skates into the middle, pass in front, knocked away. Nadeau's pass in front, loose for a minute, and finally covered up by Stasiak. Face-off almost got through in itself. Hirschman's face-off win, as the puck will slip past Grimm, and she'll have to skate back for it. No icing, didn't have the legs for it. Grimm trying to make a move around a lot of defenders. Coleman picks it up into the crease. Coleman shot. Great save by Tract, as that one had a lot of power on it.
Power, I believe, comes really easy for Bethany Coleman. I mean, being the tallest player on her team and just making a mark for herself multiple times throughout the season for Aurora and just these past 2 games. Definitely intimidating, I'd say, for the rest of the players out there going against her.
And she plays very well. She's got a lot of power in her shot, as we might see it again right here. That one with a little bit more finesse, as it's trickling around in the crease and finally cleared by the Bulldogs. Pop, her pass to Storer had a little bit too much on it. Coleman skates back for it. Won't have the legs for icing, as Coleman turns it over to Berenson. Berenson just going to send this one in, and it is caught by Stasiak.
So now the seal is broken. The Bulldogs have the first mark on the scoreboard. How the teams are reacting to that, not the way we were anticipating. It seems as if maybe the Bulldogs aren't changing too much of their play style right now, but the Spartans are taking a much more aggressive approach, and they're focusing a lot more on offense, as we're seeing right now.
Trimper skates forward, 2-on-1. Trimper's shot doesn't have the bounce she wanted. She was hoping for a rebound opportunity for Beloy, waiting on the other side. As the puck is bouncing around, Berenson gets her stick on it. Coleman will knock it forward. Picked up by McCarrigan. Her pass off the skate of Beloy. Beloy steals it right back, and with a backhand tries to just sauce that one in. Great stick work by the netminder, Tract, and a great move on that left side, as Poff is trying to outrace Coleman. Now Coleman has a breakaway opportunity. She'll pass it up for Beloy, who makes a great move. Shot inside, glove saved by Tract.
Going back to Coleman, you can see how she uses her height and her build to her advantage, just pushing through all the defense. It seems as if it's just a walk in the park for her.
Yeah, no, she's done a very good job defending everybody off of her. She's also done a great job in front of the net, blocking up everything that's coming her way. Stornello rifles this one well past the net. And flipped forward, Kosminski, she has the pace for a breakaway. Kosminski falling down on the shot. Can't get it to go, but she'll get the puck right back. A lot of incidental contact as Grimm shoulders it free. Pass down into the corner and looking for the clear. Nadeau shot kicked away by Stasiak. Grabbed by Smith, pass in front. Everybody fighting for it. Hirschman unable to flip it in. Now skating forward is the Spartans. Chambers went on, off, on. That'll be icing. Or offside, mind you.
Yeah, definitely seeing a lot more aggression in the second period coming from the Spartans, but also seeing a lot more great opportunities for the Bulldogs for breakaways.
Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Grimm will retreat to pick it up. Board pass, and another one. Return to sender as it finds Grimm. Graham fights up against the boards. Grimm trying to gain possession. Goodman helps. They lose it to Ramaglia for a moment. Picked up by Brume, who skates forward. She'll flip it down the ice. Back behind the net. Picked up by Graham. Backhand shot. Brume dives in to try to make a goal.
That was a great play make right there by Graham. Taking it around the bend behind the net as she receives the puck. And the behind the back shot was just so crisp, but then Aurora's defense coming in at the perfect time. Offsets it, of course, but great plays by both squads there.
This one is just saucered down back behind the net. And now with a little bit more heat on it is McCarrigan. Poff looking to pick it up, but Coleman will clear the zone. McCarrigan grabs it at center ice. McCarrigan will skate forward herself, make a move, shot, rebound. Great stick work by Coleman. It's loose in front, and it will be covered up by Stasiak.
The Bulldogs are definitely getting hungry. They've had a little taste, and now they're wanting even more. They want the second course. The only problem is, just beforehand, as we had said, they're making these great plays, but they're not able to capitalize and finish on them as they should be doing. They need to be focusing more on the playmaking than the aggression.
Aurora looking for the counterattack. It's Beloy flipped forward by the Bulldogs to get it out of the zone. Courtney skates in retreat. She'll lose it. Kuzminski picks it up. Kuzminski has some help, and it's going to be tipped away and stolen by the Spartans. Coming the other way is Swineford. Backward pass. Hirschman right behind her will flip it down the ice. Kuzminski has the wheels to get after it, and it's cleared. Grimm will pick it up at the halfway line. Bulldogs making a little half sub. Picked up by Berenson, but she had to hold up as there was a pending offside. Smith battling for it. She will bounce it off the boards to herself. Going down the left wing. Skates back around the net, looking for the wraparound pass. Into the crease, it's Berenson who has it knocked away for the moment, but the Bulldogs stay on the attack. Zebley unable to handle it, and it will escape the players defending the point. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remain in the period with your Bulldogs up 1-0. Nadeau skates through the defense, and it's poked away. A lot of physicality taking place. This will be offside if touched by Zebley. It's passed up the ice. Morrison retreats to get it, the goal scorer from earlier. Zebley flips this one forward for Hirschman in pursuit. Hirschman trying to use her stick to get it back from Popperl. Popperl's pass a little long. Right back to Popperl. Pass up the ice. Unsuccessful as Morrison comes away with it behind the net. Popperl on the point. D-to-D pass a little hard, but picked up by Sneeweiss. McCarrigan looks for her pass. Morrison grabs it in the corner. fighting for possession as we are down to a minute. And it looks like that puck might have escaped the offensive zone and went back in by Popperl. That'll give us a face-off with 1 minute and 1 second remaining in this second period. It will be Kuzminski facing off with Ramaglia. Little tie-up, eventually picked up by Kuzminski as Kuzminski skates forward. She's looking for something to work with. She'll skate down to the right wing. Has some pace, but eventually losing her footing. Grabbed by Smith. And a nice backhand pass by Janotto, but stolen away by Hirschman. Smith tries to get back on it. She doesn't have the pace for it. Hirschman, Grimm, both trying to get possession of the puck back, but it slips through. Popperl fires, glove save. 5 seconds remain.
We're getting to the end of the second period, but yet so close in the game. I don't think any person here in the AIA could say that there's going to be a definitive winner. This is still anyone's game.
And it might take extra time, as we've seen before from this D2 squad. Skating down, chasing after it is Popperl will pick it up, and that'll do it. Ending in a tie-up behind the Spartans bench. Score being 1-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. What do the Spartans have to do to bring this close and maybe even take it out with a win?
If the Spartans are wanting to bring this back and take it back to a tie game, they're going to have to do what we saw right after the Bulldogs took that first strike. And it's just going to be hounding the goal and just continuously keeping that aggression. That persistence that we saw right afterwards, they kept it in for the first very few minutes after that center ice puck drop. And it was just a constant beratement towards Track, the netminder for the Bulldogs. And if they can keep that up consistently, also maintaining plays and staying consistent on their passes and their shots, I think they have an excellent shot of bringing it back and even winning. Now, when it comes to the Bulldogs, they made the first strike, like I said. Coming in from Aubrey Morrison, her first goal of this season. It's a great moment for the Bulldogs to kind of take back the charge that they had lost yesterday. And they just have to keep a level mind and not get too ahead of themselves. And like I said earlier, focus on these plays. They leave so many opportunities open by not catching rebounds and letting the puck skate open into the ice and being taken away by the Spartans. So, again, a very close game, no winner yet, and we're in for another great 20 minutes.
Yes, we are, and let's not forget that the Spartans entered this game today not winning a season series in regulation, and they've gone to overtime 5 times this season already. They might be looking for another overtime chance or their first regulation season series win of the season. My name is Sean Whitmer, and in the booth with me is Dakota Schneider. Don't go anywhere, as we will be right back after the break for some third period action.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrived today, and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus.
Welcome back on Adrian College TV as we get ready for the third period of play, and the Bulldogs are up 1-0.
So far, it's been a great opportunity for this Bulldog squad to really get accustomed back into the season of play, moving into this new semester. And like we had talked about earlier, their newest team member, Sophie Kuzminski, she's been showing a lot of great effort today, but not just her. This entire Bulldog squad has just been doing an excellent job of keeping each other accountable and moving the puck where it needs to.
As we get underway, the Spartans will start by winning the faceoff, but the Bulldogs take it away in a hurry, and here is Kuzminski, as you mentioned, as she skates with great pace. And this is turned over. Great use of the skate by Hirschman. Pass into the slot. Smith tips it forward. There will be a face-off draw in the Bulldogs' offensive zone.
Definitely not the most intentional shot that we saw right there from Smith, but nonetheless, she did her best with what she could work with.
At the end of the day, intentional or not, if it finds the back of the net, it would still count as the Spartans win the face-off. But the Bulldogs take possession, fired from the point, and kicked away. Nadeau unable to take possession as she gets tangled up with Janotto. Janotto a little bit slower to get up. Nadeau tried to get down there, but it will lead to an icing call, and it will be a face-off in the Aurora defensive end.
This last shot that we saw from the Bulldogs coming from Madison Grimm, one of the two co-captains for the Bulldogs. She currently leads the team in goals as a defensive player with 4 goals and 4 assists.
And she is one of their better players when it comes to trying to get inside, a very offensive-focused defensive player, as she will get the interception there as they were trying to clear it. Here is Chambers skating back, turned over. It's Storer waiting for her teammates to get onside. She'll flip it forward. Poff now getting tangled up in the corner with Stornello. Stornello skates through. She has a little bit of speed, and she will just send this one down behind the net. Allows her teammates to make a change, but it's taken back by Storer. Off the boards by Poff. She'll clear it, and they will make a change. Coleman with the puck. And a quick turnover. Hirschman gets it down behind the net. Phenomenal speed by Kuzminski to put the pressure on. Kuzminski has been all over them all game. Beloy flips it forward. Swineford loses it, and the shot is deflected by Popperl. Picked up by Hirschman. On the point, fired in, kicked away. Smith grabs it on the wing. It's tipped in front by Poff. She's unable to keep her footing. There's a spill as it gets kicked away by Stasiak again. Swineford's pass to Beloy a little long. Morrison picks it up for the Bulldogs. Her pass flips forward. Off the boards is Hirschman, but unsuccessful. Some good job by McCarrigan in front. Courtney, pass off the skate of her intended target, Janotto. Both teams fighting for possession. McCarrigan will get it out of the danger zone, and the Bulldogs stop the offensive attack of the Spartans for the time being. Storer putting the pressure on Courtney as this one is saucered up the ice. Grimm will pick it up. Skate back in retreat. Pass to Storer. Up to Kosminski. Kosminski off the boards. And she'll get put into them by Janotto. And return to sender. Kosminski gets tangled up with Janotto and she slides into the boards. Puck picked up by Courtney, who's being fought off. Grimm picks it up in the neutral zone. Pass to Berenson, who sends this down. Smith in pursuit. So is Courtney. Her pass, a little bit too much on it for Schneeweiss to handle it. Some great use of the boards. It's Stornello skating with a lot of pace. Backwards pass and shot is wide. Smith skates the other way, looking to make a move. Poff, spin shot, knocked away. Chambers looking for a teammate. She finds Janotto. Backwards pass, tips around, bouncing. Finally finds its way to Mahoney, who has fought off the puck nicely by McCarrigan, fighting her way forward through the traffic, and gets stolen away by Popperl. Popperl, McCarrigan tied up in the corner. Puck wraps the boards. Hirschman will pick it up. Fire this one in. It bounces, picked up by Kosminski. Kosminski skating around, and that's a tough angle. It looks like it escaped. It doesn't matter as it's taken out by the Spartans. Swineford. Her pass to the wing. Some good defensive work by the Bulldogs as Storer trying to clear the zone. And it finds its way out of play. A little confusion there as to where the puck might have gone. But it finds its way into the bench area. We will have a face-off.
It's always good to see a lot of back and forth, not just staying one side on the ice for either team. But like I had said before, it's so important to provide those opportunities for rebound and just helping out your teammates in general. When Hirschman had made her way down to the right corner, no one made the effort to give her an assist, give her someone to pass to, and she just got stuck, and the puck was stolen from her.
Kosminski comes away with it after a little bit of action. Grimm flips it forward where Kosminski would have been, but there was a line change in progress. Kosminski and Grimm get tangled up. It leads to a breakaway chance. Popperl skates forward, and it's poked away. Pass in front. Dangerous location. Bulldogs in trouble. And it's stolen away by Nadeau. See if they can clear the zone. They will, as Nadeau loses her footing. Coleman will send it down around the boards. No icing. Ramaglia gets knocked off the puck. Storer can't pick it up. Berenson can't pick it up. Janotto's shot bouncing a little high. Everyone tangled up in the corner. Coming away with it is Coleman, who's going to try to skate down the middle. It will escape the Bulldog zone. Pass to Janotto. She looks for Ramaglia. It's stolen away by Storer. Picked up by Coleman. Coleman shoots right into the chest of Emily Tract.
It was a great shot coming in from Coleman, but let's talk about the setup of that. The last 60 seconds or so, the Bulldogs have been playing super sloppy, getting tangled with each other, not making enough space, and sometimes creating too much space, and that gave Coleman the perfect opportunity to bring it over from the right side into the middle and get a great shot.
Coleman's second chance, and she gets that one off the pad. Zebley and Kuzminski couldn't make anything happen. Courtney's shot is kicked away. Finds its way back to Courtney, and she'll send it into the crease. Picked up by Weglars, who looks to clear it. Puck will trickle its way into the corner. Grabbed by Stornello. Stornello skates forward. She'll shoot this one, and it's going to be wide. Impossible angle won't go. Zebley off the boards. It will escape the zone. As Poff putting the pressure on Chambers. Chambers will pick up the pace. Try to do it all alone. As she wraps around, passes back in front, and it's eventually stolen away by Storer. Off the boards, cleared again. Chambers to Trimper. Stolen away in the offensive zone by Storer. Tried to okey-doke, but okey-doked herself. Poff passed down into the corner, and it's picked up by Storer. She gets pushed into the boards. Trimper can't handle it. Chambers will send it to the other side of the ice for Stornello. Stornello skates through by herself. That one's going to be deflected high and into the neutral zone. Popperl looking for some room to work with as she's going to shoot this one back. Have nothing there. Stolen away by the Bulldogs. McCarrigan with a great pass. Hirschman's pass to Storer up the ice. And a chance for a line change. Janotto kicks it, but it still escapes. Icing is waved off as it was touched by a Bulldog. This one will escape Coleman. And no icing again. As Coleman loses her footing, Popperl picks it up. And she fights off Zebley. Shot in front as it's a loose puck. Lost the puck for a minute. It ended up right in front of the net. And a good shot.
Adrian's definitely, it feels like starting to pick themselves back up from that little mess they had just a little bit ago. But the constant persistence coming in from Aurora is very impressive. They know they have 10 minutes left, and they are very aware of what they need to do within these final minutes.
They will lose this face-off. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Graham grabs it in the corner. A good pass up the ice for Grimm. Grimm to the left side. It's Storer. She's getting into a battle with Coleman. Coleman clears it. Nadeau gets pressured. It ricochets out. Graham can send it down into the corner. Coleman looks to pick it up. She lost it as Storer, putting the pressure on, tracks it down. Graham putting a player into the boards. Picked up by Coleman. Pass to Janotto. Janotto's pass stolen. Finds its way back to Coleman, who will clear it for a line change. Bulldogs looking like a little bit of missed chemistry there. Not sure where the pass was going is Poff. And once again, unsure where the pass was going. Kuzminski putting the pressure on. That's going to be off the skate of McCarrigan. Kuzminski picks it up. She's going to skate around, pass over to Hirschman, who loses possession. It's picked up by Swineford. Going the other way, into the crease, stolen away by Morrison. Morrison has some wheels. She skates past the defense. Shot off the deflection. No rebound chance. Smith can't get it to go either. Loose puck for a moment. Zebley will grab it back to McCarrigan on the point. Fires this one. No chance at all for that as it was well wide. Morrison can't keep it on. Everyone will have to get into the neutral zone, and they do. Stornello skates past everybody as she will lose possession. Zebley looks for the steal. It'll go to Hirschman. Smith trying to get back behind the defense as Courtney is being fought on by Smith. Smith back behind the net. Hirschman looks to pick it up. It'll wrap around the boards and picked up by McCarrigan. She loses it. Janota back to Swineford. Courtney on the point to Sneeweiss, who tried the one-timer and couldn't get it to go. Spartans losing possession back behind the net. 7 minutes remain. Spartans need an offensive chance, but Graham will steal it away. It's a one-on-one chance. She has Courtney to beat. Courtney falls down. Graham with a shot. She goes 5-hole.
What an excellent play coming in from Graham. I mean, just taking the initiative and taking it all the way by yourself. Capitalizing on the breakaway opportunity and just being able to slip past the defense, come around, starting on the right side and slipping it around. Not quite getting the opening that she was hoping for, but still slipping it, like you said, through the 5-hole. If it works, it works.
Ramaglia tries to get a little revenge in a hurry. It's stolen away, picked up in the corner for the moment by Nadeau. She'll lose it. Pass back into the crease for Ramaglia. Popperl shot deflected in front. Grabbed by Berenson. Sense of urgency for the Spartans. Kuzminski backward pass. Berenson shot too high. Kuzminski sends it down for Storer. Transition chance for Ramaglia. She gets around Nadeau. Morrison, good defense to knock it free. Storer picks it up, tries to clear the zone. Chambers keeps it on. Flipping it back towards the goal is Ramaglia. It's picked up by Nadeau. Sent forward, grabbed by Smith. Her pass to Poff. Poff sends it behind the net. It's grabbed by Popperl. Popperl has a chance to make something out of this. She's pressured by Smith. Popperl skates into the boards. And it's picked up by Smith off the boards and out of the zone. Swineford, her pass deflected away by Poff. Both teams fighting for possession. Morrison tries to wrap the boards. It finds Chambers on the point. She'll send it in. It's kicked. And Graham finds herself with a similar situation off the boards. She's going to use her wheels. She'll pick it up, but no teammates to help. And Popperl all over her. Popperl comes away with it. Pass up ice for Ramaglia, who's fighting her way through everyone. It's Beloy. Kuzminski tries to go off the boards. It's stolen away by the Spartans. Komen. A cross ice pass up to Trimper. Gets tangled up with Nadeau in the corner. Off the boards. Wrapped around. Courtney shot deflected off the skate of Storer. And once again, deflected off the skate of Storer. This time off Grimm. Hirschman tries to clear it. Storer on the pressure. It's going to be off Hirschman. Grimm flips it to Hirschman. Hirschman gets tripped up. Arm raised, and it's a call for tripping most likely. Yes, that will be the call on Ava Courtney, her third penalty in these past 2 games.
Once again, that was a really easy one to make the call for, but not an easy situation for the Spartans to be in right now. Being down 2-0 with less than 4 minutes to go in the game, it's a very difficult situation to be put in, but at the same time, it's just they're going to have to manage with what they can. Being the woman down is not going to be easy, but if they continue to have the constant beratement going into it, let's take another look, however, at this pass goal coming in from Graham. As I had mentioned, just going in, coming over to the right side, getting past the defense, then swinging back around, almost like a serpentine style. Just getting it through the 5-hole was excellent. But going back to it, the constant pressure that the Spartans have been applying to the Bulldogs is what has been keeping this in this game so far. But if they start to let that down, whether they get out of this power play with a minute left, 30 seconds left, or they get out of it early and the Bulldogs score, either way, they have to constantly be on their toes and keep that pressure.
Not only do they have to keep the pressure, this is a really unfortunate time to have a power play because you have 4 minutes remaining, you're down 2 goals, you're going to start considering pulling your netminder soon. Well, it's really hard to pull your netminder when you're on a penalty kill because then you still only get it to even strength and you have an empty net at even strength hockey. That's just, it's not the smartest move to make. This means that the earliest they can get their goalie out for that extra player advantage is at a minute 54. It's just not a good situation to be in.
Not at all, and even still, you mentioned if they pulled their goalie now, in my opinion, it just wouldn't be worth it because you might have that even strength, but the second Adrian gets a breakaway opportunity, it's just open net all day.
Hirschman wins the faceoff, back to Grimm. They will slow it down. Over to Kuzminski. Cross-ice pass. Looking for Nadeau. Nadeau playing patient. She will find Kuzminski, who tried the one-timer. Stolen away. Coleman will clear it. And it looks as if Stasiak is staying put. Grimm picks up the puck. She'll start the breakaway attempt. Hirschman, nice move inside. Cross-ice pass. And it's going to be offside. The puck took an odd bounce off the boards, causing it to slow up a little bit, and Kuzminski couldn't get it onside fast enough.
Let's take a second and talk about special teams, especially for Aurora. You'll notice number 14, Bethany Coleman, on the ice. She's going to be a key player on the defense to make sure that the Bulldogs can't add another tally to the scoreboard.
If they add another tally at this point, it might be all that is wrote here in this one, as Grimm will start the breakaway, this time going the opposite direction for Kuzminski. Last thing that the Spartans need is to go down 2 players. Fired in, taken off the shoulder, deflected, loose in front, and diving on top of it is Stasiak.
You can tell Stasiak might have been doing this for a while, not even flinching even a little bit as that puck comes right for what seemed to be her noggin. And I mean, just the instant charging, like jumping right on top of the puck as soon as it settles. It shows that she has a lot of discipline for her position.
Yes, she does, and she did that very well yesterday. Just got beat by a couple lucky ones today and some good skill from the Bulldogs as McCarrigan fires it home!
Playmaking coming right back into it. You see it as McCarrigan kind of looking around, looking at options, but she's also making space for herself as well. And you know what she says to herself? She goes, I'm just going to send it here. And she just sends the long, high puck. It bounces off the top of the iron and right into the back of the net. Excellent, excellent playmaking coming here at the end of the game for the Bulldogs.
And it looks like McCarrigan might be a little surprised by that one herself. She might have been just going for a little bit of a rebound shot to get one of her other teammates involved, but it went in as McCarrigan battling for possession. Even strength now. Spartans trying to come away with one. Storer picks it up. It's Beloy running back the other way. Losing possession for the moment. McCarrigan trapped down behind the net, kicked away by Tract. This one will escape. Coleman skates back, picks it up, sent forward. Swineford loses it to Kuzminski, who will pass it up to Storer. Loses it for the moment. Unable to get back on side was Berenson. She thought it had already gone over.
I would like to add real quick, that goal that we just witnessed for Morgan McCarrigan was her very first as well for this season. Both goals from the Bulldogs coming for first timers for Morrison and McCarrigan.
Not only that, McCarrigan a freshman, so first goal at the collegiate level. As Smith making her pursuit. Janotto backhand pass taken away by Grimm. Finds its way back to Smith. Smith with some nice cutting, getting around the defending Popperl. 1 minute remains in the game. Pass into the crease. Grimm tried to give it to Hirschman. Neither were able to make some clean contact with it. As Janotto pass up. As Ramaglia back to Janotto. Nadeau with the steal will pass it around the boards. 40 seconds remain. Popperl grabs it on the wing. Goalie has been pulled. Bulldogs have a chance. Storer could score. She sends it forward. She'll be taken off her skates by Sternello. No call. 25 seconds remain. Popperl grabs it on the wing. Chambers skates forward. Pass to Janotto. She'll lose it. Smith tried to get the backhand to go. Stolen away by Popperl. Storer sends it down. And it will escape the zone. Grimm grabs it. 3 seconds remain. Unlikely we'll see a goal. And that will do it for the game. 3-0. Your Bulldogs come away victorious.
It's a great performance coming from both sides of the ice this afternoon, but it's incredible to see how much the tides turned. Coming in from yesterday, Aurora taking the win 2-0 over Adrian. Now Adrian coming in today taking the win 3-0 over Aurora. It shows how well evenly matched these two teams when it comes to playing together. And although Aurora might be, as of now, a few ranks ahead in the Central Division, ahead of Adrian, no matter what, they still have this likeness within the two squads, and you definitely saw it this past weekend.
Yes, you did, and it felt a little bit deja vu-ish there for a little while as we were coming towards the end of the game. 2-0, will the goalie be pulled? It was just the other way around today.
There was a lot of things that we had continuously said that needed to happen, and stuff that we had mentioned, like you talking about the goalie getting pulled eventually. I had even mentioned how if the Spartans wanted to stay in this game, they were going to have to keep up the pressure and the beratement of Adrian's goalie. And they did just that, but just not quite to the level that was required to bring back the win.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs will chop their sticks in celebration as they come away with this win, their 6th win on the season, and a great win here in the Arrington Ice Arena to split the series for the first time in 2025. My name is Sean Whitmer, and in the booth with me today was Dakota Schneider. Thank you for joining us, and join us next time here on Adrian College TV